Yeah, they lit the sky like the world's on fire. Same old cry, same tired choir. I ran through the night with a cape on tight. Thought they wanted change, nah, just another fight. Cliff up ahead, seen it all before. Same sad story, same revolving door. Run to the rescue, patch up the pain. Next day comes, they do it again. Stop mid-stride, heart went cold. This hero life done got too old. Flip that switch, let the signal die. Laid down the cape, didn't say goodbye. Gave them the tools, gave game, gave rope. They ain't want work, just drama and hope. I saved a storm, it was killing my peace. So I turned my back, let the chaos cease.
You kill the light, save my life, that's the plan. No more fire drills on demand. If you want out, better learn to fight. 'Cause I'm done being hero every night. Yeah.
Save my life, let the sky go black. No more running through the flames, I ain't coming right back. You want change? Better stand and fight. 'Cause tonight I'm done, yeah, I'm killing that light. Save my life, let the sky go black. No more running through the flames, I ain't coming right back. You want change? Better stand and fight. 'Cause tonight I'm done, yeah, I'm killing that light. No cape on my back, yeah, I walked through the rain. Cut ties with the drama, broke chains from the pain. They gon' call it cold, they gon' call it a sin. But I done saved the same world time and again. Now I'm choosing my peace, yeah, I'm guarding my space. No more sprinting through fires just to fall out of place. If the bridge keeps burning, let the ashes stay. I ain't dying on a hill, they keep building this way. Now the nights stay quiet, no lights in the sky. Ain't no call for a hero, no reason to fly. They can stand on their own, yeah, the tools been there. But they rather call me back just to prove I care. I done gave all the game, every map, every key. If they stay in the storm, that ain't on me. I'ma ride for my peace, keep my soul intact. Once the cape hit the ground, I ain't taking it back, never.
The village didn't disappear because it was unnecessary. It disappeared because in today's 3D world, people pulled away from the relationships and values that made the village work. What we lost is shared responsibility, the natural hierarchy where the elders taught, adults guided, and the youth listened and learned. We lost the unspoken rules and knowledge that survival wasn't an individual thing. It was a collective thing, a collective mission. Reclaiming the village means rebuilding the parts that kept people grounded, protected, and connected. Putting the elders back into their rightful position, teaching the younger generations how to honor their instincts, respect the land, listen to their dreams, and understand that it means bringing back the expectation that community matters. Not just when things are good, but especially when they're not. The village mindset is still inside of us. You see it every time Black people gather around food. A neighborhood looks after a child. Somebody's instinct says something's off. Elders speak and people feel the truth in their words. Welcome to Blended Healing. Happy Thanksgiving for those who celebrate, or happy Family and Friends Day. More so than ever, today's a special day where family gathers, friends gather in support and solidarity and giving thanks. Thanks for everything under the sun. Things known and unknown. Things that are past, present, and especially our future. Take a moment and give gratitude and love to those who are around you today. Give that gratitude. Tell them thank you for the good lessons and the bad lessons. Tell them thank you. Because the direction that you're going in is all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the spiritual path, more so than you think. Welcome to part 4, what we lost and what we can rebuild. When we bring this thing forward and living with ancestral wisdom in real time, everything that we have talked about, the African nations, hoodoo as an American child of Africa, the Gullah Geechee Foundation, the role of the community, none of it is meant to sit in a museum. These aren't the stories for nostalgia. They're for instruction. Reminders that the same tools our people use to survive are still available right now. Right now. And the truth is that people need them more now than ever, because this 3D world, this life that we have going on is going to pull you in 10 different directions at one time and expect you to keep your spirit steady with nothing but willpower. That ancestral wisdom was built for this type of pressure. It was built for transformation, for people who didn't have the luxury of breaking down every time something went wrong. For the people who had to work, to think, to move, and protect their families under conditions most people today would crumble underneath. That's why it still speaks to you now. You're dealing with a different world, but the need of grounding, protection, direction, and community has not changed. The pressure, it may look different, but living with ancestral wisdom isn't about copying the past. It's about understanding what made those systems strong and using that strength in a way that fits your current reality. It means knowing when to sit with your ancestors instead of running to another distraction, illusions, things that are not meant to be. It means working with the earth in whatever form available to you, whether it's a small plant, a cup of water, a candle, a simple prayer spoken with intention. My God, thank you for protecting me from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet, from one side to the next. Simple prayer. It means honoring your instincts instead of arguing with them. Cleaning your space because you understand that energy, not because you're following a trend. It means showing up for your people the way your ancestors showed up for theirs. And the biggest change happens when you realize that none of this is separate from your daily life. You don't have to leave the world to walk in wisdom. You don't need to buy your way into anything. You just need consistency, awareness, honesty with yourself first, and the courage to stop running from what your spirit keeps trying to tell you. You know, that some of the most powerful hoodoo workers in history never had more than a corner of a room or a jar they filled with intention. Let's talk about it. Some ancestors didn't have formal altars like we do today, but still prayed over their kids and kept their names alive in daily conversations. They carried the herbs in their pockets because they couldn't risk keeping anything visible. Some used the Bible because it was the only safe tool that they couldn't carry without getting punished. Their strength didn't come from objects. It came from their understanding, and that understanding is what people need today. They don't need no drama. They don't need no backbiting. They don't need that crab in a barrel mentality. What they need is real grounding, real direction, real connection, real discipline. These traditions weren't designed to make you look spiritual. They were designed to make you steady in a world that keeps moving under your feet. Living the ancestral wisdom today means you stop moving like your spirit is option. Stop treating your instincts like interruptions. Stop second guessing the things that your ancestors already tried to teach your family decades ago. You start walking like you're carrying memory, not emptiness, because you are carrying those memories. Ashe, Ashe. I'll be right back after this.
Welcome to the space where worlds become portals and their soul remembers. I am Alicia
was
Young,
born with a
and
fire
this
kiss.
is So.
I'm like truth, breathe like mist. I carry lifetimes in these hips and prayers inside my wrist. They said I'm too much, too wild, too free, but baby, I was never meant to be. Quiet, tame, contained, I am so untamed. Ooh.
What is meant for you
I am
is
so
already in motion.
worth slowly.
Let's see where it leads.
Magic in my skin, healing while you hold me.
The cards are just
Say my name, feel the shift begin. Alicia Yeti, I'm so work within, so
please support our sister, Alicia Dion. She's on every morning at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Check her out, man. She's got a lot to say. And on top of that, she is all the words, the sounds, and the energy behind the pen, the producer behind the COC sound. If you're looking for a custom song or beat, contact our sister Alicia Dion at soulworkwithAliciaDion@gmail.com, or bow to the queen. Thank you, baby. I want to back you up a minute. Just a minute. You know, the biggest break in our lineage didn't come from losing the tools, the languages, or the land. The deepest cut came from losing the village. You see, when the village breaks, everything else cracks with it. And people were often pushed into different things that rewarded being isolated from everybody else. And then they punished the community. They treated independence as the only marker of strength. That's when the spiritual damage began. Think about it. The village disappeared. And it didn't happen like overnight. I mean, every generation has something to do with that. But in my lifetime, I remember the barter system. I remember people coming together. And when they literally say that it takes a village to raise a child, if you did something, by the time you got home, your people already knew. If one of the neighbors has some treats for the kids, or they knew that your family was going through a hardship, they didn't have to say anything. They just sent aid over in different ways. Everything was not about money. It was about supporting the community. When something happened to one of my brothers, law enforcement, when I tell you when they took my brother for doing hardly anything, when I tell you that the whole community went down in front of that police precinct and shouted to the top of their lungs until they released him. But the aftermath of that was the drive-bys late at night or early in the morning, where they would come and sit in front of the house and turn their sirens on or flash lights. That was their retaliation. Singling out a family. But the community stood by us. And I think that's what's missing. Because everybody's just so busy with their life and going on and not even thinking about their neighbors like they used to. That's when the village disappeared. The elders start disappearing, who kept up with things that somebody respected in the neighborhood, or what they said was bond, because you knew it was coming from a place of love and direction. We don't have big mamas no more. And truth be told, some of us are now considered those elders. And we need to take our rightful spot in direction and teaching and all of that. Back then, we didn't have to worry about the community roles. It just gave us a place where we knew where we stood, where we stand. And once that was gone, people started trying to carry the pressure alone. Even though our traditions were never designed for that. The loss shows up everywhere today. Everywhere. People feel disconnected but don't know where it's coming from. They think problem is stress and anxiety, but it's actually, if you think about these things, it's actually emptiness. They think it's their job or the absence of grounding, and they think that it's the relationships that are failing, but it's the lack of collective responsibility. And without the village, our young people move without guidance. Adults move without support, and the elders move without respect. This was the beginning of that drift. A slow disconnection from instinct, identity, and the sense that someone has your back. The village wasn't just physical, it was emotional, and it was spiritual as well. It was the environment where people learn how to listen to their spirit, respect their instincts, and honor their ancestors. And when that structure went away, people were left with broken pieces, trying to rebuild a life with no blueprint for belonging. That's why so many people feel unrooted today. They're living in a world that requires strength but no longer provides the structure that raises strong people. And without that, the spirit strains under pressure. It was never meant to carry alone. You feel me? You feel overwhelmed in this 3D world because it is moving so damn fast. And the spirit was never meant to match that without having an anchor. You're expected to be reachable at all times. Handle everything quick in a New York minute. And then carry emotional weight without even getting a chance to damn breathe. People today are flooded with information. Over in my sister's word, sister CVAL, Madam Mo says, in CERN's World Wide Web. Yet they're still trying to find wisdom. They're so overstimulated, but rarely are they supported. And underneath all that rushing around and reacting, right? It's a spirit trying to get your attention, trying to slow you down, trying to remind you that you aren't designed to live stretched thin every day. A spirit out of rhythm will always feel overwhelmed. That's the part that we're missing when people move too damn fast for too long. Your instinct starts to wane or dull. Your intuition gets buried underneath the noise. You can't even hear it. And if you can, you don't even want to hear it. because you want to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And think the universe is going to be in tandem with you. I don't think so. I don't think so. Then you holding on to stress and don't know how to release it. Your sleep. Forget about sleep. What's sleep? What is sleep? With no sleep, your reactions get sharper. Your clarity is near next to nothing. And eventually, you're going to lose touch with the spiritual grounding that helps you navigate life with intention, because it's been replaced with panic. Being overwhelmed ain't for the faint of heart, baby. But all of that natural response to live without these practices that our ancestors left us, we ain't going to be balanced. What we're going to be is spiritually tired, because the world is still moving, still shaking, still grooving. And we got to try to figure out how we going to be able to sustain that. Try doing that being tired. How do you catch your breath? Your ancestors taught you. How do you keep your head above water? Your ancestors taught you. In the world where we're having lack of food, your ancestors taught you how to make a one-potter and make that food stretch. Everything ain't got to be name brand this and name brand that. Your ass get hungry enough, you will eat whatever you can and make a feast out of it. Just like they did. You got to learn how to interpret your experiences and then turn that around to make it something better. How you can start learning and leaning on other people instead of collapsing in silence. You feel me? Overwhelm is not the problem. It's not, okay? All right. Listen, enjoy your family. Love on them. Make amends. Life is too short and it ain't promised to everybody. In a blink of an eye, they could be gone. Love on them. Pick up the phone. Tell them that you love them. Tell them. In spite of. Ashe? All right. I'm done. I'm out of here. Be well and stay safe. Don't forget, 12:01 in the morning starts Black Friday. Be over at Shamaka Essentials, baby. We having that sale. Come stock up on these items. First come, first serve. Once they gone, they gone. All right? All right. I'll chat with y'all later.
We outside with it. Set the song real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Walk in the spot, whole blast start. glancing. And that's when his first whole room start dancing. Flow so clean, baby, this ain't random. Peace so deep, you ain't felt this tandem. Let it melt in, let your soul unwind. Every drop of blessing, baby, take your time. We kicking in the door, watch the whole vibe rise. Stepping with the glow and the healing we provide. We kicking in the door, watch the whole vibe rise. Stepping with the glow and the healing we provide. Shamako on the move, baby, feel this elevation. Self-care rhythm turning to liberation. Kicking in the door, who would be, who would be? Shamako bringing blessings to your skin, to your peace. From the glow to the flow, watch the magic increase. Healing ain't a hobby, baby, that's a whole life piece.
Body butter and sweet, ooh, baby, that pressure. Smelling like you walk fresh out of love letter. Scrub with the shimmer, stress get lesser. Glow so loud, gotta treat you like treasure. Feel that warm fries that your guard drop low. Yeah. It's that healing vibe, baby, this your glow.
From uptown to BK, baby, you gon' shine. Twins to the BX, this your sacred time. Let the stress fall back, let your aura climb. Shamako got the glow, you're divine by design. We kicking in the door, watch the whole vibe rise. Shamako on the move, baby, feel the celebration. We kicking in the door, watch the whole vibe rise. Stepping with the glow and the healing we provide. Shamako on the move, baby, feel this elevation. Self-care rhythm turning to liberation.
Go heavy, be steady. Shamaka, New York ready.
Go heavy.
Be steady.
Oh, you can't find this in the stove. Not this, baby. This right here. This is customized. You better get like me.